So widgets are elements in a content management system that are the building blocks for a web page. So when adding content to a page, most content management systems will have several widget options that you can then drag and drop onto a page. So widgets are used to display things like text, images, lists, videos, and they also add functionality to a web page. So like navigation, forms, or even login widgets that prompt users to enter a username and password. Often the content that is displayed on a page through a widget is created in another area of your CMS. Now this makes a widget a great choice for displaying items that require more organization and structure, like lists or documents, employee directories, or business locations. Now let's look at one way that a widget can be used on your website. Now in this example, we are going to cover a list widget in Sitefinity CMS. First, let's take a look at a page to see what this list looks like. So here's our expertise page, and on this page you'll see a list of FAQs that are only displaying questions that are specific to website development. You can see this list has a really nice design on the page. You can drill down on each question and see the answer by clicking on this arrow here. Now let's go and look at this list in the back end and walk through the process of adding the list widget to a page on our site. So in Sitefinity, from your dashboard, you're going to go to Content and then Lists. Now here's the list we created called FAQs. Now you can see some of the questions we have here, and some are about general website development and some are more specific to our DXP offering called DX Fusion. Now let's open this item first. So first you're going to see the title, and in this case it would be the question we want displayed. So in the content field you will add the answer to the question. So if you remember, this content will show when someone clicks on the down arrow. Now you can see that this item is tagged with the category for website development. And this is going to be important in our next step. So I'll go ahead and open another item that is tagged within a different category. So here's a question specific to DX Fusion. And you can see here it was tagged in that category. So let's go back to our expertise page in the page editor to add this list widget. So let's go ahead and drag and drop the list widget into this container that I just added to the page. So I'm going to click on Set Which List to Display. Then I'm going to select the list that I want to display on this page, which is the entire FAQ list we just looked at. And then we'll select the template. And this is just the design and how it's going to look on the page. Now, if I were to just save this, you're going to see I have all of the FAQ questions on here. But I only want the questions that are specific to website development displayed in this list. So this is where the categories and tags come in. So we'll go back and edit the list properties, and you'll see this option to filter the items in your list. And then I'll find and check the category for website development, which is what we tagged the questions as in the backend module. So I'll hit save, and now only the questions that were tagged in the category for website development will be displayed here. Now with this method, I only need to have one list for all FAQs on my site, and then I can customize what I want displayed on a page using categories and tags in the list widget settings. Now that's just a quick overview of what a widget is and how it functions on your website. Now to learn more about the built-in widgets available to you in Sitefinity, you can visit the documentation on progress.com. And if you want to learn more about how to use widgets or what it would look like to create a custom widget for your website, then reach out to our team. And that's the Sitefinity Minute.